You've heard the advice. Don't talk about politics or religion when you head to the family meal like at Thanksgiving or any other event. Except for me, don't invite me because I love talking about politics and religion. But here's the key. When I do that with my family or friends, even when they're on the other side of certain issues, we always leave enjoying each other's company, happy there's not been anger, wrestling on the floor, slamming of doors. Let me help you have that same experience with your family and friends this week. 3 simple rules that you should follow. Number 1, don't preach. Now, I know you got that crazy uncle and you've worked out a very intelligent argument, 3-4 points that will show him that the January 6th hearings are righteous. All right, take those notes, throw them in the wastebasket. You're not going to bring it up. There's no place for a soapbox in the room where a family meal is held. So you're just going to be quiet about all that stuff. Don't preach. Now, I know what you're thinking. Your crazy uncle, he is going to be preaching so hard at you, it's going to be awful. Yep, you are probably right, which leads to the second simple rule in conversing about politics. Listen. Listen, and I mean listen intently. Look at him in his eyes as he's preaching to you. Let me tell you what's going to happen with that. A couple of things that are very positive. One is you're going to make him feel really good inside, just as a person because you're showing interest. But even more so, he's going to see that you respect his opinion, which is huge to him. I promise you the noise level is going to come down. The preaching is going to be cut short. There's not going to be anger at all. And you're going to have a sooner chance than you realize to say something. Which leads to the third simple rule. When your tongue is ready to wag and your lips open, make sure that what you say, number 3, is in the form of a question. No preaching, no direct comments, no defending yourself. You hopefully have listened wisely to what he's been saying and picked up some things that will result in some really penetrating questions. Let me give you some examples. I'm pro-life, so I got people around me that are pro-choice. They tell me I'm misogynist. I don't believe in women's rights, to choose. I believe in small government, but obviously I want government to be involved in that woman's choice. I'll ask questions like, hey, help me understand what you do with people who believe that fetus or blob, whatever you call that thing in the womb, what do you do with those that believe that's an actual human being and deserves the right to live? Or what do you do with a woman who regrets having an abortion in her past? What words do you use to comfort her? Or climate change. That's a big argument I have. It's a big issue for me. I will often just ask the question, hey, how do you trust in all those computer models? I mean, it's predicting the future, which is really sketchy at best, not true science. And if they answer it, I'll say, which computer model do you favor? So ask questions. And I promise you, it's going to make this a much more enjoyable evening. You'll be loving on each other, hugging on your way out. Remember, don't preach, listen, and ask questions. Happy Thanksgiving.